the way, Ken. Let's go. Lie down. How's it going, guys? Welcome to JP's Life on the Farm. Hope you guys are all doing well with this very non-August or summery weather we've been having recently. So in this week's video we're going to be doing a day in the life video and try and get as much footage of what I do in this video. I'd imagine I'll probably do another day in the life at some point, but now we are in with one of the batches of ewes and ram. This is Richie. How many red bums have we got today, Jack? So you can see some of them have got red bums, some of them have got yellow bums, and some of them haven't got any colour bums at all. So Richie underneath, let me see if I can get a shot of him. Hopefully he'll stand still for the camera. When you're Rich, quite good. From where he had maggots is tidying up quite nicely. So Rich, can we just have a look into here? You haven't got much colour left at all, actually, have you? You could do. So under here you've got this. He's got this ready. It's like a paste that we rub on him, and then obviously as he mounts the sheep, it rubs off onto their wool, and then we know when they've been marked. So then we note that down, and then we'll know then what batch they'll come into. So Richie was wearing yellow for the first 2 weeks. And now we put orange on him on Sunday. He'll wear that for another 2 weeks. So a week Sunday coming, we'll change that to a red colour. Hopefully it won't be too similar. And then that way we know. So the ones that have got yellow on their bums, if they don't get marked again, we know they'll be in the first batch. The ones that get orange, if they don't get marked again, they'll be in the second batch. And then that way when we come to lambing, we know when we need to bring who into the shed, etc. Don't we, Rich? Yeah, it's great fun, isn't it? You're like, I want food, so you can give me some new colour. That's what you're waiting for. Silly bugger, aren't you? Yes. Right. Alright, that's number down, and then we will go and have a look at Bert. He's just in the field down here. So we're in now with our crossbred ewes and our Texel cross pup. Isaac's Texel cross pup. It's starting to rain again. Lovely. Neither of us have got a coat. Right then, how many red bums have we got today? So we're in now with Bert, which is our new stock ram. This is the field that we tedded out on my first video with the drone. You know, there's really sick drone shots. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go and check it out. That was a great video, in my opinion. Although my lines weren't very straight with the tractor and my drone shots weren't that great, because I very quickly learned that flying a drone and driving a tractor are quite difficult to do at the same time. But we're getting the hang of it. Getting the hang of it, he says. Although we haven't got a tractor at the moment to drive, so. Right then, Bert, how are we getting on? Oh, there's 3 orange bums today. Come by. Don't run away from me. Come by. See, this one knows what's going on. Come by, come by, come by. Lie down, lie down. Right then. Orange bum there, Isaac. What's the number?
Green tag. 2
green tags side by side there. Come by. Girls, where are you going? It's these white-headed crosses. They're just running off all the time, Isaac. They were fine yesterday. Lie down. I might have to put the camera down and hold them. We'll see. Right then, we are in with our fat lamb stock now. So these are the lambs that are meant to be fattening. They're a little bit scrawny with us at the moment, to be honest. We've had a real issue this year with worming and stuff. Like, just can't seem to get over the worms. they were fattening really well before that really dry spell we had in spring. Do you remember? They were putting on what, about half a kilo a day in weight, and that was great. We got rid of loads, and then we've got 20 something, 24 is it, in here. That just really slow. They've started putting weight on again now. Went for a stage where they were going backwards in that really hot spell. This is our morning round at the moment. Obviously with the rams, or the tups, whatever you want to call them, in with our ewes, we have to check them around about the same sort of time every day, so you get like a consistent data collection of the ewes. And then the way that the fact that they're in the fields the way they are at the moment, sorry, just trying to close a gate one-handed is a little bit difficult. There we go, perfect, now there. Come on! It's quite good at the moment because you can leave, we can drive up to the top in the pickup, and then we can walk down that side, check the rams and these. And then these here are our breeding ewe lambs, and they got shorn on Saturday. So these are our ewe lambs. They've been shorn, and I feel a little bit sorry for them, because since they've been shorn, it's rained every day since, and quite heavily, hasn't it, Isaac? This field is covered in thistles. A lot of these fields are covered in thistles at the moment, and they need topping. So obviously, once the tractor is back, we've got a lot of jobs to do.
Or you can go with a strimmer.
Or Isaac's going to volunteer to go with the strimmer. He just said there, you heard it here first. So yeah, we've got a mixture of crosses and Hampshires in here at the moment. We had quite a big clear out this year after lambing of ewes. Ones that hadn't looked after their lambs very well, any mastitis, which is like an infection of the udder and sheep, and it makes their udders go really hard and painful, and they don't produce any milk out of it. So obviously sheep, I don't know, are different to cows. Some of you probably already know this, but some of you don't. Sheep only have 2 udders, so teat on each side, whereas a cow has 4, 2 on each side. So if a sheep only has 1 udder and produces 2 lambs, twins, she'll only have 1 teat to feed the 2, so she won't do as well. Right, we're back up the top now. So this is the field where Richie was in, the first best rounds we saw, and we are with the cows. So these are the young stock that we wormed in a previous video. I recommend you go and check that out. Massive thank you to all the support I'm getting at the moment as well. I really do appreciate it. Been getting over 150 views on almost all my videos so far. Just need to get people to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave likes. I do appreciate all the likes. So that's all the animals checked up here. Got a couple more to check now in a second. I'll show you. Up the way, Isaac. Up, cat. Good girl. So in here we have got Mum's pets. 2 donkeys. We did have 3, but sadly we lost one of them because she was quite old. So this here is Cardi. He's a boy donkey. He's a little bit head shy, so you've got to be a little bit good boy. And then over here is Ella, who's absolutely lovely. Good boy. Alright, Els. Good girl. So these 2 here, these 2 rams, you've got the teaser. Here, so he's done his work for the season, for the year. How many, mate? Good boy. You're soaking wet because it's been raining. And then this here is just another one of our homegrown tups. We haven't managed to sell him yet, but we might put him in a local breeding sale. It's coming up. Nice one. So that's all the animals around here at the house, at home, or around the bank and stuff. Checked. We're going to go home and have some lunch now, and then we are going to go over to the farm. I will see you when we get there. How's it going, guys? So we just got to the farm this afternoon. First job to do, probably here, we've got to let the ducks out. Hello, duckers! And then once we've let the ducks out, we come over here and we let the geese out. Just a little bit fiddly. Oh, not today. Hello, squawks. So, the reason the ducks and the geese aren't out all year round, they were during the winter. The people that live in the house here at the farm used to let them out first in the mornings, and then we'd close them in at night when we came over to do the animals. But it must have been about 2 months ago now. We had an issue with a fox, so I think within a week or something we lost about 8 ducks and 3 geese to the fox. So that's why we've got them closed in now until we're here, and we know while we're here and we've got the dogs around that we're not going to have an issue with a fox or anything. So the ducks, we've got quite a few youngsters there now because, as we said, we lost quite a few of them, so we've increased the numbers back up. They go down to the orchard down here and down to the pond. So, our normal day-to-day jobs, I'll show you just in the pen here. So, we will give this will all get brushed out now. This is their water that they have for the day, so we usually use the water that comes out of here to clean. Chuck that back in there so they don't tip over. This is their feed, that'll get filled up. This will get emptied. And then we'll brush up and tidy up now. And then they've got some eggs here. It's nuts, isn't it, that they had some new bedding 2 days ago. They get it every other day at the moment. Put them up there for now. So yeah, I'll crack on with this for a second. Use our rainwater harvesting IBC tank, which you can see is full to the top after yesterday's rain, so they'll fill up quite quickly. Bucket is overflowing. Skills. Right. Hey, what are you doing in here? Look at the skills, using my foot to tip the bucket. I am a pro. So this is their feed. It is a mix of whole wheat, which is this stuff, and then this is layers pellets. Not sure what's in it, to be fair. And they get, the ratio we do is 4 to 2, so half as much wheat as layers pellets. It just helps keep them nice and waterproof, the wheats, especially when they're going into the pond and stuff. That goes in there. There we go. So for some bedding, because we haven't got any straw at the moment and the price of straw is extortionate, come over here. We have got some old hay. This is hay that we've made, quite a few years old. And then just grab, how many folds do I want? 2, like that. The 2 folds, and then give it a good old shake. Hope you can see. And then we try and keep it up above the step, so then that way, like that's the cleaner, and then anything that comes here will come with a fork and clear it when I come and clear that now. So like that, nice clean water, cleanly brushed and scraped, feed and bedding. Smashed it. So I don't reckon I'll be able to do it with one hand. Ah, the skills. And then we take this And then we just walk the muck heap that we've got here. Perfect. And that is the ducks done. Right then, Isaac's going to show us the goats, how he feeds the goats. So what do they have? Isaac, a scoop?
Quarters.
3/4 of a scoop, right, okay. There you go, put it in there. Let's just have a pull out. So it's got like this grassy stuff in it, and some, I think that's rolled barley, it might be soy, I'm not sure what.
There's like some sugar beet, I think.
Yeah, there's a little bit of sugar beet pellet, and some other pellet of some sort. It's quite a mixture of the goat food, it's quite similar to the sheep food that we have, apart from this grassy stuff. I have no idea what it is, but anyway, it is apparently goat food, so that is what they get fed. This is all the muck that's come out of the shed that needs, no, they are nowhere to be seen. So this is, all of this muck has come out of the shed. They get hay, they get water out here, which needs topping up. During the summer, we'd leave this gate open, so they'll have to go out and wander down the field, and they eat the hedgerow. So they've done quite a good job of. We've got some hay left over from yesterday, and they've got their bowl here. So I don't know where they are. See if we can find them. These are goats. They're quite fat, so they don't really need feeding hard food really, but they just get it to keep them friendly, don't they? Yes. Good dog. Good goats. Right. They just need some more water, Isaac. Can you sort that? I'll go and start making the pig feed. Just pig food. I think it's pig finisher because we have got pigs that we're trying to finish off. It might actually, no, it's pig grower. That's what it is. I'm sure it's pig grower. Because we've got pigs that we're trying to grow into sows and boars to sell. That's Mum's plan, anyway. So I will get these buckets. Well, because I'm just kind of showing you my chin at the moment. I'll get these done and then I'll speak to you in a second. So, just done the pig feed, and then Isaac has just found some windfall apples in the orchard that we just chuck in on top. There we go, chuck them in, perfect. Yeah. So we finished moving the pig. So Martha, our old sow, was in this pen here, as you can see, quite muddy, and the girls were in that area, in that arc just over there. So Martha has gone over to a pen over there, and the girls have gone in here. In an ideal world, if we'd have had the tractor, we would have picked the house up and moved it onto the dry section. But obviously, because we don't have the tractor at the moment, we have to make do with what we've got. So I'll move the trough onto this dry section. Tomorrow we just put it there so that we could build the pen around them, basically. So they've got a nice strip of nice area now for them to root through. Quite nice for them. Managed to get that job done. It's got some feeding left to do of the boys of just over there, and then putting the birds back, the ducks and the geese back to bed and stuff, and then we're ready to go home. Quite tired now because it's quite humid here at the farm. It's quite hot and humid, and God knows what time we came over, but it's 5 o'clock now. It's taking a little bit longer than we thought it would have, obviously because the pigs escaped while we were in the middle of moving the electric fence with the cows. Cows aren't even that hungry because none of them are in the area of the new strip. Here, we've got mud in my welly. So we've got these old metal buckets. We found these in the loft. When we first only had 2 wild flat cows to start with, we used to bucket feed them just to keep them friendly. And these were the feeder bowls we had for them. Found them for the boys. Great. Perfect. It's a bit of a quagmire in here though at the moment.
You gave him a new patch like 2 weeks ago.
Gave him a new patch 2 weeks ago. So the original fence used to go here. I don't know if you can see, and then this is where they are now. And so we've just moved the fence. We've just quite literally, the fence was here. Moved the corner post across. So they've gained an extra little strip here now. Haven't we, mate? He's like, there used to be electric fence here. I'm quite scared I'm going to get zapped. Aren't you? Pigs are quite intelligent, but they're also quite dumb at the same time. So that's a good job done today. More than just my life on the farm, it turns out. I'm doing some jobs as well. I thought it was just going to be the routine today of what I did every single day, because obviously we don't do this every single day, but that was the job that needed doing today. And as it was nice this afternoon, almost too hot really, flipping very, very humid, got it done. But that's all done now, all sorted. We've had a check of the cows while they've been wandering around, because they're still here around the field. They're all looking fine. And it's almost home time, and I'm absolutely starving. Nice one. I'll see you in a minute. So all the jobs are done. So we just set everything up ready for when we're leaving. So we open the gate for the goats. We leave them in just while we're here, because we leave the gates open to get to the feed and stuff, and the second you turn and take your eyes away, they'd be in eating all the feed. So you don't want that, so we close them in while we're here, and then let them out into the field while we're away. Come by. In you go then, quackers, come by. Good girl. In they go. Come by. Come by. Wait. Good girls. Wait. Come by. Good dogs, that'll do. Good girl, cat. See you tomorrow, quackers. Wait. Are you tired? Because you had a long day. Has you? Tired? Are you? Tired, Osks? Good boy. That's it. Here we go then, squawks. In we go. Fell out the way. Good work. In you go. That is us done for the day. Quick wash of our wellies, and then we will be going home. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed my day in the life. It's, as you can see, it's similar to every other farmer's day in the life, I suppose, depending on what they do, but mine is slightly different, being as we have pigs, and we have cows, and we have ducks, and we have geese, and we have chickens and sheep. And obviously my day in the life at the moment, coming into autumn, is different to say the middle of winter, spring, or middle of summer. Obviously you've seen most of what I get up to during the summer, but to be honest, most of the time it is just mowing and thinning and baling, and because that's what summer's all about, isn't it? Creating fodder for the winter, for the feed that we'll have in the winter. So yeah, hopefully as autumn kicks in and we go into winter, well, videos will be different. You get to see what I get up to, but winter is more repetitive. You seem to be doing more of the same stuff over and over again. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm not sure, I feel like I haven't spoken that well today, to be honest. I've been a little bit tired and mind on other things to do with uni and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to leave a like. I really do appreciate all the support, especially the likes. They really do push me on. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and if you haven't already subscribed. If you ring the little bell when you press the subscribe button, you get notifications every time I upload a video. Highly recommend you do that, so you know when I've uploaded videos. But if you haven't, they are every Wednesday, 11 AM, fingers crossed, depending on how my internet is going. If it wants to behave, they're usually up at 11. If it doesn't want to behave, they're usually not. But we've been speaking to people, so that's going to change relatively soon and relatively quickly, hopefully. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys.